Hi, I'm Becca, the Reclaimed Eclectic. Join me and my family as we sell everything we own and jump headfirst into a completely nomadic lifestyle. Follow along as we travel the country exploring unique and quirky destinations while we collect, share, and resell all the things kitschy, vintage, and fabulous. Hey friends, I'm Becca, the Reclaimed Eclectic, and this is my very first YouTube video. I'm creating this channel to document the amazing journey that my family and I are about to embark on. So my partner Cody and my son Drake, who is almost 14, we have been working non-stop, sorting and selling everything we own and hoping to embrace a more minimalist, intentional, but most of all nomadic lifestyle. And yeah, here we are to show our journey with you guys. So what does that look like exactly? Well, we aren't 100% sure. We purchased an RV last fall. She needs some work. She's in a vintage 1982 Chevy Rockwood. Yeah, needs some work. She's been around the block a few times, but no judgment. She had a solid engine, and we went in with a game plan. And then over the winter, we realized how much work it was gonna be. And I don't want to say it's deterring us because we're motivated, but now that things have kind of started to fall into place, we're looking at potentially selling the RV that we bought, and I'll try to link or put a picture up here so you can see it. It needs work, but we're hoping maybe we can find something that's already partially done or more move-in ready. Or, we may just jump the gun and go all in for my ultimate dream, a schoolie. It will happen. I'm putting it out there right now. It's gonna happen. I want a schoolie. And we found school buses for, a decent amount of money, like reasonably priced, that are partially converted. So why not? We have to make it happen. And we are. And I'm so excited. A lot of people seem to think we're nuts. And, valid. I probably am, and I've probably heard that my entire life. But that's what makes this so right. I mean, if you know me personally, I don't think this is going to come to a shock. Drake has been raised with that same sense of adventure, and Cody and I both have a constant need for not necessarily change, but to grow and to learn and to see new things. And traveling has always been our passion, and unfortunately the world has turned upside down over the last few years, and we have not got to travel much, if any, and it has taken a toll. I mean, I don't see traveling as just something to do. I mean, we base homeschool around it. We learn the history. We embark on learning the food and the hidden subcultures of any place we visit. We love thrifting and antiquing and finding local treasures from areas all over that we'd never find any other place. And I love that we do that as a family. That being said, our need for adventure is not being met living in a tiny 780 square foot apartment. Now, that is not a complaint, because we actually got rid of our big, massive lake house in the October of 2019 and purposely moved into this apartment just so we could have less to take care of. So we could spend the entire following year traveling around our work schedules. And that following year was 2020. Our only trip we did that year was in February, and that was just to Chicago, that's our favorite city, but we go there quite often. It's about 3 hours away. So other than that, 2020 did not work out how we planned. And at least we're healthy and we made it through. But now it gave us that fire to kind of change directions with our lives. I am a hairstylist, and I'm not currently practicing, but after going back to work after the pandemic, I started realizing just how hard it was on my body and even my mind. Being a people pleaser and being someone that has a lot of empathy. It's hard. It's hard to take those other problems home, and it's hard to judge yourself knowing not everyone's going to like what you do. And when you're making someone appear different, it's a lot of pressure. And I'm rambling, so I digress. But anyways, I love hair, and it is a passion of mine. But physically, I was starting to have more and more issues. And as I began pushing my doctors for more answers, it was discovered that I had several chronic health concerns that I wasn't aware of. I mean, I was aware of the symptoms, I just wasn't aware of what they were. And now I am working to manage those health issues and those illnesses, and I will talk about all of that in another video. It's not important. I am focusing on my health, and by doing this is the biggest way I can do that. Eliminating stress, eliminating, all these extra things that I don't want to deal with. And I'm so excited. I have an amazing support system. I have friends who have offered to throw in their hard sweat and tears to renovate an RV if that's what we choose to do. I've had friends offer up property to camp on, to park our RV on. It's really amazing to see the support. And I don't know why I'm surprised, but so many people have come to me after our announcement and said, we always knew. We always knew you were going to do something crazy like this. And I guess I take that as a compliment. So I really want to know what you guys want to know. So any questions, leave them down below in the comments, and I will make another follow-up video soon asking, or answering all of your questions, because there's a lot going on. One of the main questions, and I will answer this because I know it's going to be the first thing, because everybody asks us this, is how are we going to afford this? How are we going to make money and live on the road full time? And reselling. I am a thrift addict. I have always said I'm a thrift junkie. I spend every free time in a new place checking out their antique stores or thrift stores. I have curated collections that I rotate seasonally through my house, so I have so much stuff. I'm a shopper. It's a problem. And it's not necessarily because I want these things. I do, some of them. But most of them I see, and I know they're going to end up in the landfill, and I know that they're going to get destroyed, and I want to rescue those treasures and give them to their proper homes. And that is how we are going to make a living. And believe it or not, just jumping in and starting to sell our stuff, I found a real passion, and I'm excited about it. You can see, obviously, there is a ton of clothes. These are all ready to be steamed in the next couple days and hopefully get those listed. I have, I think almost 2,000 listings on Poshmark right now, and I'm in the process of cross-listing everything onto Mercari. All of my vintage is up on Etsy, and Cody is working on getting everything up on eBay. And so a lot of things are in the works. Selling stuff and networking and searching for the perfect RV or bus, and now YouTube. I've always said that I wanted to do this, and I've made excuse after excuse. Even today, I'm feeling a little under the weather. Not terrible, but I was like, ugh, it's rainy, it's nasty, it's humid, my hair's going to be frizzy, I sound kind of hoarse, I'm tired, I want a nap, and that's kind of how I bribe myself. If I finish this video, I will go take a nap. And actually, this is the second video. I filmed it the other day, and it was the total wrong aspect ratio, which is my fault because I hate technology. Did I mention that? Absolutely hate it. So as far as editing, this is kind of what you're gonna get. I do plan on being a little laid back and doing more vlog style. I really just want to document our journey. I want this for Drake when he's older to see, Mom may be crazy and I may have wild ideas and flip our lives upside down, but it's pretty fun, right? So if you're interested in all things travel, full-time RV, homeschooling, vintage, reselling, I don't know, vegetarian cooking, do a lot of that too. Think about subscribing to my channel. I do plan on posting quite often. I don't want to commit yet because I don't know where we stand, but there will be lots of content coming. So thanks for checking out my first video, and yeah. Oh, and by the way, follow me on other platforms. I am getting on Instagram. I'm working on it. I'm trying. I don't like the hashtag thing. I never understood it. But I'm definitely on Facebook, and I have, excuse me, I have created a separate profile. It is just the Reclaimed Eclectic, or maybe just Reclaimed Eclectic. And I want that to be my main profile. So if you guys want to look me up on there, I probably shouldn't be saying this on YouTube, though. Never mind.